Today, I'm going on a solo kayaking trip on the Buffalo River. I'll be trying my hand at fishing, staying in a rustic 1930s cabin, cooking some good food, and exploring some local small town shops along the way. Welcome back, y'all. Today I am floating the Buffalo River again. This time in the lower district. I'm gonna put my kayak in at Spring Creek, which is where I'm at now. And I have another special guest for you guys to meet. This is my grandma. Hi. I somehow convinced my grandma to come hang out. She's not gonna be floating the river, but I got us a cabin up at Buffalo Point, and she's gonna hang out at the cabin. I'm just doing a short little 4.5 mile float trip. Plan is I took my grandma down here to see if she was comfortable driving the roads. We're a short drive back up to where we're staying, so I think I'm gonna do a self shuttle. We're gonna go back up to the cabin, unload all of our stuff. She's gonna drive me back down here. I'll put my kayak in, and then she'll meet me at Dillard's Ferry in like 3 or 4 hours to take out, and then we will hang out for the rest of the day. On the way to the river, we made sure to stop at Serenity Farms, which is a cute little sourdough bakery and health food store off of Highway 14 in the mountains. We've always made sure to stop here when we're on the way to the Buffalo River or Branson. Here's our little rustic cabin. Very cute. We got a little fire pit right here. Let's see what it looks like inside. Sweet. No bells and whistles, but it's got everything you need. Got this room, got the bathroom. 130 bucks a night, not bad. Let's see, there's a nice back porch, screened-in back porch. Oh, yeah. Oh, and a little day bed. 2 day beds. I love it. This is so cute. Lunchtime. Yay, Grandma made deviled eggs. My favorite. And her homemade ranch. Cut us up a bunch of veggies. Hey, thanks, Grandma. Grandma packed us lunch. So good. There are a few pieces of gear I try to take with me on every solo or wilderness adventure, whether that be hiking, camping, a long run, or kayaking. And recently I've added a new headlamp to those essential pieces of gear. This is the Night Buddy 230 degree headlamp. This headlamp is unique compared to the headlamps I've used in the past because of this 230 degree LED light on the front of the headband. Traditionally, headlamps just have a narrow light design where you can see just right in front of you. But with the Night Buddy 230 degree headlamp, you can see all around you at all times, and it's actually really, really cool. You just turn the headlight on and you can run through the different settings by clicking that power button. Headlamp has 4 different settings. You have the bright light, the dimmer light, a red light, and one of my favorite features is on the side here, you have built in a flashlight or the traditional narrow light. Having this narrow beam is really great if you're looking for something or you need to point light at something specific. The other really cool, unique setting on this headlamp is this motion sensor button. With the motion sensor on, you can turn your headlamp on and off with just the waving of your hand. So I could see this being really cool if I was night hiking under a full moon. Sometimes you do need your headlamp on in those situations, but a lot of times that you don't. And so you could just have it on that motion sensor, turn it on and off as you needed. I'm really excited to add this headband into my Wilderness Essentials kit, and I'm actually going to be giving one of these away on my Patreon page. So patrons, be looking out for that. And thank you, Night Buddy, for sponsoring today's video. I'm at the river. I got grandma set up at the cabin. We ate lunch and now I'm going to start on my float, but I gotta get my kayak down there somehow. So let's do that real quick. Whew. It's not far, but it's a job when you're pulling it by yourself. Down here. I'm gonna get this chair dialed in and we'll be ready for takeoff. Strap down, water bottle, and my lunchbox. And we are ready to rock and roll. Let's get in. Oh! Yeah. We're good. We're on here. Yeah! It's a freaking perfect day. We are on the lower district of the Buffalo National River. It's broken up into 3 sections. You got the upper district, the middle district, and the lower district. The lower district is typically a less popular area because some people say that it's not as scenic, which I call baloney because look at that. You still get tall bluffs, you still get clear, beautiful water, and you get a lot less people. Part of the reason there's not very many people out here today is because it's Tuesday. Lower district of the river is also a lot more calm. The currents aren't quite as strong. The river is not as narrow, it's a lot wider. So you just kind of like chill. This float is approximately 4.5 miles. And it's about to be the best day ever. Got real beautiful, clear water. I don't think I can put into words how much I love this. It's like a piece that I don't feel anywhere else. I don't know. The water's so warm already. It feels so good. The perfect temperature. Check this out. Right off the river, there's just this spring that's coming straight out of the side of this mountain, just a hole in the mountain. This water's super cold. How cool is that? Ice cold spring water. There's also some ginormous fish that I passed right here. I did bring my fishing pole on this trip, so I might try to fish later. one of the best parts to go this stretch of the river is there's these really pretty just rock beaches, really big, that you can just pull up your kayak to, and I think I'm about to take a dip in the water. The water smells so good and just fresh. Love, love, love summer in Arkansas. And I'm so excited to go hang out with my grandma after this. We got a good dinner plan. We're gonna have a fire. Today is literally a perfect day. Wow, there's another huge fish. And I really want to go fishing. What is he? Somebody knows. One of my favorite parts about this kayak is that I can stand up on it, kind of like a paddle board. Okay, this is a really cool spot because there's a beach here, but then it's like a straight drop off, so it's really deep. So I'm gonna go get in that. The other thing I love about my kayak is that my kayak chair doubles as a camp chair, lawn chair. Not bad, not bad. With the current and the wind, I really haven't had to do much work at all. I've really literally just been sitting here and like steering my boat. It's pretty nice. Oh my gosh, I'm already at Dillard's Ferry. That's how you know, the big bridge. That is seriously the best float if you just want to get on the water. You don't have very much time. There's a butterfly on here. Okay. She's loaded up. I drove down to where the restaurant is. It actually opens on Thursday, but there's a very pretty view here. We're up here at Buffalo Point Campgrounds. This is such a nice campground. I just drove down here after Grandma just picked me up at the river. I realized I could have floated all the way down here. We are down by the Buffalo at Buffalo Point, and we have all this nice beach to fish. So I'm gonna try my hand at fishing. I have my own tackle box, so this is all my stuff. I got these little worms, this little ugly stick rod that I got on Amazon. Might just do a worm. Oh no, wait, I was gonna do the rooster tail. Where's the rooster? Do a little spinner bait, see if I can't get a little bluegill or something. Yeah. We're gonna go down to the water. I'm honestly scared if I do catch a fish, what I'm gonna do with the fish and if I'm gonna be able to get him off the hook. Maybe I'm in a bad spot. Maybe I'm a bad fisherman. I don't know. Well, to no one's surprise, I got skunked. And now it's starting to rain, so Grandma and I are going to pack up and we're going to go back to the cabin. Well, it's raining.
Any difference?
Okay. Well, it's 6 o'clock and we're gonna start dinner, but what? It's sunny out now. It's just like started raining and it was pouring and then it was thundering and now it's sunny again. But we're gonna just go ahead and do the potatoes inside. I was gonna do them over the fire, but I just don't trust that. We're gonna have a fire long enough for potatoes to cook, so we're just gonna do them in the oven. We're getting started on that. And I thought I brought tinfoil and I brought parchment paper, so good thing we have an oven.
Is Lockie in?
I'm so confused. For some reason, we can't get the front door to cooperate with us. Just rustic cabin things. It's like a whole different day out here. The sun's out, the birds are chirping. 2 seconds ago, it was thundering. Looked like it was about to do a torrential downpour. It did torrentially downpour for a second. But here we are. We've got the charcoal grill today. Achoo! So I'm gonna get that started while it's deciding to be nice right now. Uh-oh.
They're so big. I'll go in and get it.
It's in my bag. Into those. Alright, we're going in with the Chicago steak seasoning by Weber. Some Himalayan salt. With some butter on the steak. Okay. We got some veggies in there. Got the steak and the kebabs, and it smells good.
Is that your stick at the bottom by your toe? Yeah, you found one.
I know. I wish you guys could smell this. I just pulled the kebabs off. That is a big potato. For dinner, my plate's no longer pretty. We got a baked potato, salad, steak, kebabs. We got vegetables on the grill. A good thing. We got some roasted veggies for dessert. Dinner was so good. Luckily the rain has still held off. Got the fire going and we got some s'mores over there. Look at the sky. Turn around and it's like a purple pink. Can't really tell on camera, but it's really, really pretty. Wow. Time for s'more number 2. It's starting to lightning pretty bad, so I think we're gonna go on inside. Oh, Grandma and I thought we heard a mouse, so we came here to investigate, and I just saw him jump.
No, just leave him be.
I want to see if I can find it.
Well, what are you going to do when you find him?
Put him on video? Grandma, are you scared of the mouse?
Yes.
It appears we had a visitor last night. The mouse never bothered us after we saw him in the kitchen, so I am gonna go down here to the Dillard's Ferry Bridge and try to catch a fish. That's what I'm doing this morning. Got up, got dressed, and headed out to go fishing. I don't know what I'm doing, per usual. Well, after an hour of fishing, I did not catch a thing. It's about time to check out of our cabin, so I'm gonna head back up there and get my grandma, and I think we're gonna go eat somewhere for lunch. Yes, thank you, Lord, for this food. Grandma got a pork tenderloin with some coleslaw, and I got a fish sandwich with some tots. And of course, we had to get dessert, strawberry shake, Grandma's turtle sundae. All right, y'all, that's the end of this one. Thank you so much for coming along on this fun adventure with my grandma and I, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.